Hey guys, welcome to another daily refresh, a 15-minute movement break, giving your body a break from sitting. All you need is a mat, something where you feel comfortable on the ground, and a drink to rehydrate if you need to. Just 15 minutes of moving, waking up the body, doing some mobility and stability work. So we're starting with without a foam roller. Our body is rolling, so we're gonna roll back and forth. If you know that, side to side as well. Side to side, make sure with the head and the eyes. So as soon as you roll your head to the left, my body follows. So you don't have to push that much with your upper arm, which is on the ground. Good. And now we lay down straight in the supine position. And you hug your knee as high as possible, pull the knee as high as possible, and then you grab your shin and pull it towards the opposite shoulder. So here, first straight up, and then you rotate, the knee stays up, okay? And then you come down all the way again. Let's switch legs. Knee up, keep it up. One hand stays at the knee, one hand grabs the ankle, the shin, and pulls it towards the opposite shoulder. And switch. We go for 4 on each side. Make sure that the bottom heel is pressing into the ground, so the bottom leg is straight. 2, 3. 3-second hold at each side. You should feel it here in your glutes. So first we go into deep hip flexion, and then you go to the side and you should feel it here. Let's go. 1 more at each, in your own pace. Keep the knee up first, and then we move. All right, guys. Now we go into the quadruped position. So here, your knees can be a little bit wider than your hips, and then you're sitting your hips back with a straight back, and you walk over to one side. So here, walk over the midline, bring the chest towards the ground, and breathe out. And then you release the stretch and go to the other side. And you should feel a little bit more relaxed when you breathe out. That should release the tension. And keep switching, guys. Walking over. Should feel it here on your side, opening up, get long, so we don't want to go straight. Bring that shoulder forward and down, leading with one side. And reach. Good job. Now we stay in that position, and then we're going to stand up and move a little bit more. From here, you sit your hips back like before. One arm stays wherever it is, and then you grab or you touch your ear here and rotate all over to the other side. Rock out, so your hips forward again. Into the stretch, hand on your ear. And breathe out and reach. Out of the stretch, in and rotate. Reminding your brain and body that the thoracic spine can more than sitting rounded on your desk. First, we want to have a straight spine, and then we want to restore the rotation, restore the mobility. And 1 more on each. Then we have 4 on each side. In and out. Maybe you also feel it in your hips moving into a deep flexion. Looks like a squat. It's the same position. Now, a little bit more dynamically, we're starting standing. You're going to do a reverse lunge. and then you reach for the heel with a diagonal reach over the front leg. So if your left leg is in front, you rotate to the left side. All, if possible, with the knee slightly above the ground. Then you reach, rotate back, and use the front leg to stand back up. Let's go. Step back. You see my front leg is loaded a little bit more. Reach for the back heel. Straight position, pushing back out. Let's go. 5 on each side. And come back. Step back. And reach, that's 2. Let's go, keep switching. Go as far as possible. If you, with the knee up, if you want to put it down to touch your heel, you can also do that, but first try to go as long or as far as possible without touching the ground. Now we have one more on each side left. Let's go. Good. And relax. Now, you're going to hip-wide stance between hip and shoulder width apart, like you would squat. Okay? So, first, you push your hips back and reach for your toes. Just go as far as possible. If you cannot touch the ground, that's fine. Just go as far as possible. Pull yourself in a little bit. And now you lower your butt into a deep squat. Not lazy here. Active position. Same thing. Just go as far as possible with your heels on the ground. If this is the lowest position, that's fine. And now we go into a hand walk. So you bring your knees down first. And then you walk forward into this position, brace, and come back. Keep your knees slightly above the ground. So we're also working on the big toe extension. Coming back into the deep squat. Butt up, hamstring stretch, and repeat. From the hamstring stretch into the deep squat. Make sure the whole foot is on the ground, big toe, little toe, heel, and now you're crawling forward. But the first thing you do is knees slightly above the ground. Should feel your big toe. And now we move forward. Hand walk, hands past your head, hold, and slowly come back. Crawl back, again with the knee as low as possible, and then we move into the deep squat. Deep squat, hips up. And we go for one more, guys. One more rep. From here, deep squat. Chest out here. Take a breath in and down into a hand walk with the knees low. Brace here, activating the front side. And we're crawling back. Squat position. Butt up, hamstring stretch, and relax. Good job. Now, what we're gonna do, you're gonna stand in a hip-wide stance. You can bend your knees a little bit, and the first thing you do is a lateral reach. So with your right arm to the left side of your body, let me adjust the camera a little bit. So our goal is not only to go up, not only to go to the side, like a mix of both, diagonal, and with the free arm, your left arm now, you reach and rotate here while staying long with the upper arm, and then you come back. Okay, so it's like a twisting. Switch arms. Reach here. Stay there and rotate with the other one. Good. And switch again. You should feel here in your low back, in your thoracic spine, mobilizing that part. Reach over and rotate. And now keep switching back and forth. So we also get 5 on each side. Not allowing your lower body to move too much. That takes away the focus on the upper body. reach, and reach. One more on each side, guys. Let's go. Keep switching. Breathe out and reach. Good job. All right, now we will go into the inverted hamstring position. So you first watch, guys. Soft bend in the knee. You shoot your hips back. You one straight line from head to heel. And then you lower your hips as if you're squatting. So the knee bends a little bit more. And then you stand back up. Easy, okay? So from here, let's go together. Push your hips back, not like a flamingo. The knees slightly bent. Push the heel away from you. And now lower your hips, knee bends, and stand tall. Switch legs, standing on the other leg. Soft bend on the knee. Push your heel back, push your hips back. You can reach with your arms here. And now low squat position. The foot still in the air and push. Switching legs again. Reach. Hips low. The heel still stays on the ground. The free foot is shadowing the bottom one and stand. Guys, try to own each position. High knee. Inverted hamstring stretch. Own that position. Own the low squat. The free leg shadowing the standing leg and stand. One more each, guys. Let's go. From head to heel, strong as steel here. Low squat and push. The last one on the other side. Reach. Low squat and push up again. Good job. Now, we go into a lateral lunge. So here, both toes pointing forward, maybe towards the camera. Wherever your nose is pointing, your toes are pointing. And then you reach towards the opposite knee and rotate. Push back and we stay on the same side. Lower your hips, so we're not here. If you watch from the side, I'm sitting back my hips. Reach to the opposite knee and rotate. Push back. Let's go. 3 more. Reach and rotate. Strong push back. Push off the inner edge of your foot. Reach and rotate. The last one here. Reach and rotate. Good. Shake off your legs. We're switching sides now. And let's go. Same thing. Hips back. Reach and reach. 2 reaches. 1 here, diagonal, and 1 rotation here. 3 reps left. Sit your hips back. Reach. Good. And the last one. Hips back. Hips stable. And relax. Good. Now we're standing straight, doing something for the upper body. You cross your hand, your finger behind your back with your chest out, and then we drive the hands up as high as possible, but not too much strain, not too much tension. And you should feel it here in your chest or in the front of your shoulder, getting a stretch there. And then you can rotate your head to one side or tilt it to one side, tilt it to the other side, and then you can release the stretch here a little bit, relax, chest out and lift, rotate now, rotate right, rotate left, release the stretch, back into the stretch, up. Now we're doing a nodding motion, head up, and chin towards the chest, and shake it off, guys. Good. Now we do a final shake off, as always. So, like mini calf raises, You can bump your heels into the ground if you don't have a neighbor, and just let your body relax. If you have a neighbor, then be soft with your heels and let your body shake here, rotate, do some lateral tilts. Let your head relax to one side, to the other side, forward and backward. Arms free, and shake off the tension. Grab a few big sips from your bottle, from your glass, rehydrating with water. Guys, good job. Thanks for taking a movement break. Make sure you have a proper dinner later and get some sunlight, catch some sun. And we'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Bye.